I'm Sam Anyan, your personal injury attorney. Oftentimes, people approach me and they ask me, Sam, what do I do if I find myself involved in a motor vehicle accident? So I've developed the top 10 things I believe you should do if you're involved in an accident. The first thing you should do if your vehicle comes into a collision with another vehicle is to first examine yourself. Ensure that you are not injured, or if you are, identify the area of your body where you may be injured. I would start from your head, work your way down to your toes, feeling, touching, looking in the mirror. Make sure you are okay before you do anything else. Number 2, examine the other occupants in your vehicle. Any passengers, any individuals in your vehicle, ask them and examine them. Make sure they are okay. Number 3, turn your vehicle off. Collisions involving motor vehicle accidents can wreak havoc on the vehicle. If your engine's on, it can be unsafe. Gas can be exposed, a fire can start. You want to make sure the vehicle is turned off before you move to the next step. Number 4, move to safety. I need you to assess whether your vehicle can remain in the position it's in or if you will need to move to safety. Oftentimes accidents happen in the middle of busy intersections. Sometimes accidents happen on highways where speeds can range from 55 miles an hour to 70 miles an hour. You want to ensure that you are not in harm's way, so you may have to move to safety. That includes moving your vehicle if it's operable, or if your vehicle is not operable, moving yourself out of harm's way. Number 5, now it's time to call the emergency personnel. That includes a police officer, an ambulance if necessary. Call those who can aid in stabilizing the accident location, safeguarding those who may be still involved, those who may be hurt in inside vehicles, as well as controlling traffic so that traffic doesn't become a hazard to those who are involved in the accident. Number 6, it is now time to possibly engage with the operators or operator of the other motor vehicle or vehicles involved in the accident. You want to only do this if it is safe to do so and the people are approachable and cooperative with you at the scene of the accident. If it appears that the other drivers are irate or are not going to be cooperative, wait for authorities to arrive at the scene. Number 7, identify any and all witnesses to the accident. Oftentimes, there are two sides to every story. While you may feel you are not the reason this accident happened, you're not the cause of the accident. The other driver or drivers may have a different interpretation of the events that led to the accident. By identifying witnesses to the scene, you ensure that uninterested persons may be able to tell a story that is favorable to you and favorable to your side of the story. So make sure you identify the witnesses before you move to the next step. Number 8, take photographs of the vehicles involved in the accident. The reason why you want to take photographs of the vehicles involved in the accident is that the property damage to the vehicles can sometimes tell the story of how the accident happened. Was this a head-on collision? Were you struck from the rear? Was this a T-bone accident? Is this an accident in an intersection where both parties are claiming to have had the green light going through the intersection? The point and position of the impact of the vehicles can give clues to a trier of fact later as to how the accident actually occurred. So make sure you get plenty of photographs of the damage of both vehicles or any vehicles involved in the accident. Number 9, you want to ensure that you call your insurance company. Most insurance companies in Pennsylvania and New Jersey have something called PIP, Personal Injury Protection. This is an insurance provision within your automobile insurance that pays for all of your medical benefits. It takes first priority over your personal health insurance, and it covers you if you're injured as a result of a car crash. You want to call your insurance company and set up a PIP claim right away. This will ensure that you're giving the proper information to any medical professional that you may see when it's time for you to seek medical attention. Number 10, Before you engage in any conversations with an opposing insurance company, we call that a third-party insurance company. That's the insurance company that is not your own, but an insurance company insuring any other vehicle involved in the accident. You want to make sure that you talk with a competent attorney. Why, may you ask? You want to talk with a competent attorney because attorneys are vested and have knowledge in the rules of the road. You may not be legally liable for an accident, but if you talk to an insurance company without speaking with an attorney, what you say may be used against you later in a court of law or in an inter-arbitration hearing to determine who was at fault for the accident, and could affect not only your rights, but also your insurance rates. So make sure you speak with an attorney before giving any kind of statements to any opposing insurance companies that are not representing your interests. And these were the top 10 things you should do if you find yourself involved in a motor vehicle accident. I can be reached at www.samanyan.com. I can be reached at 215-935-6901. I can also be reached via social media. I'm Sam Anyan, your advocate, your lawyer, but most importantly, I'm your friend.